we have this final section, which has quickly become a crowd favorite, man. And it's called Bring Some Weed, I Got a Story to Tell, right?
Okay.
Basically what happens is we afford our guests the opportunity to tell a story of their choice, no matter what the story is. And you don't have to smoke weed to qualify to tell the story.
Right.
Because the original name of the section is Bring Some Weed, I Got a Story to Tell, after Biggie, of course. And,
right. Oh, yeah.
And then I always add the part, and I don't even smoke. So, you know, now's your time, brother. Now's your time.
Man, so many stories. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what can I tell? What is a story? Man, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to where we started, which is the name. Okay. So, and one of the things that is, I think, is a blessing for me is that my name is Decoteau Irby, and nobody else has that name. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a unique name. It's a different name the way they spell. I was in San Francisco one time. This was, you know, when I was living in San Francisco, we went to a little club. You know, we was dancing, we was grooving, boom, 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 everything, having a good time. And I go out to, we leave the spot. I didn't have a car, so I always took public transit when I was in San Francisco. So I'm out at the bus stop, the club ends. And then there was some sisters who came out. We was all just chatting at the bus stop. So they was like, yeah, you know, what's your name? I said, you know, my name's Decoteau. So the woman was like, oh, she was like, that's the truth. She was like, I know a Decoteau. And I said, really? I said, wow. I said, I don't meet too many Dakotas, yo. And she was just like, she said, yeah, you wouldn't know this guy, though. He lives in Philly. I said, nah. I said, I used to live in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I said, something she said, you know, so I was like, I said, I think you might be talking about me. She's talking about me, telling me about me, but she don't know it's me. You know what I'm saying? So she's just like, nah, this guy lives in Philly, such. But she's talking about me like she know me. I never met this woman in my life. And I'm trying to convince her, like, yo, like, you talk about me, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to live in Philly, XYZ. So long story short, is I found out that she had never been to Philly. She ends up meeting me and saying, yo, I know a guy named Decoteau, and ended up, she was talking about me. She thought she knew me, and she was telling me about me, and she didn't know me. So it's interesting. I just tell that story because it's like 6 degrees. It's probably less than 6 degrees of separation now that we got the internet, and the world is small. And I think she didn't say anything negative about me, but the lesson of it is that the world is very small. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know who knows you. So try to do the thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? And try to speak highly of people, because you just never know the connections and who you're going to meet. And this was very low stakes, because this is somebody who I met in a club, and we met at the bus stop, and we talked, and I've never seen her again in my life. But it was just a trip, because I was like, here it is, that I'm in San Francisco, 3,000 miles from where she think I'm supposed to be. I meet her in a club, and then we end up talking at the bus stop about me. You know what I'm saying? So just a weird kind of serendipitous story that I think is interesting in terms of, you know, my name. And I always tell people I can't never do nothing, because if I do something, everybody gonna know my name. Decoteau Irby. We looking for Decoteau Irby. You know what I'm saying?
There's only one, bro.
Only one. You know what I mean?
Yes. Hey, man, listen. Again, man, we appreciate you, brother. It's been a great, great time today, man. We got to connect. We got to connect very soon, talk about some gardening stuff and some other things. But we really appreciate you, man. And we're going to conclude for today. Again, this is Chicago's Intellectual Podcast. I'm signing off for my man, Decoteau Irby. I am the kid, Rod Allen. Until next time, peace. Peace.